G'day friends, it's been a little while. How you all doing? I just wanted to make a little video because things are heating up in the crypto world. And as you know, or some of you know, my favorite subject, or one of them, definitely my favorite crypto, is none other than Hedera Hashgraph and its native coin, the H-Bar. And the reason why H-Bar is so important now more than ever is the following. You see, we're just about to have a revolution in finance, and it's called the stable coin. And of course, what happens with stable coins is they are issued by the stable coin producer at a rate of 1-to-1 against the US dollar. So the company receives the US dollar from the general public or corporations, and it issues a stable coin in return. And the stable coin is issued on a network, be it Ethereum, be it Hedera, be it Solana, whatever. And so what happens is when you send a stable coin, you're sending really a native token of that network, and it has a wrap on it, if you like, USDC, so forth and so on. Now the thing is that what happens is these stable coins are issued at 1-to-1 the US dollar. So the stable coin company takes these US dollars and it invests them in the US Treasury, in treasuries, US Treasuries, and then they receive they receive interest on that, and that's how they make their money. And so what you're going to find happening is when stable coins really go worldwide, and that's because of US stablecoin legislation that's just about to come through, what's going to happen is currencies around the world are going to flow into stable coins and in effect flow into US dollars, because you've got to buy US dollars to buy the stable coin. Essentially, because the stable coin funds get plowed into the US Treasuries. So the point being is that the world is going to be run on stable coins, and which means that the networks are going to have quite a large number, if not the vast majority, which is what I'm getting at, of its transactions actually transacting stable coins on their networks. That's going to be like the biggest use case of crypto networks. And here's the kicker. When it comes to decentralized ledger technology in crypto, the gas, the oil, if you like, is transactions. It's kind of like, that's why they're called gas, because it's the fuel of the networks, the transactions. And not all transactions are the same. It's like gas, you know. You've got low octane gas, and you've got high octane gas, and all the octanes in between. But if you want to go down the quarter mile, you've got to get high octane, and the one that's going to win is the gas with the highest octane. And that gas with the highest octane is called H-Bar. Not only is H-Bar the most secure cryptocurrency, the most secure network because of ABFT, it is the cheapest and it is the fastest. But they're not even the best reasons. The number one reason is it's the fairest, and it's the only one that is fair. And what do I mean by that? Hedera Hashgraph, the transactions that happen on Hedera Hashgraph are all time-stamped and ordered, whereas the order of transactions is decentralized, computerized. It's the only one. All the other networks are leader-based, or they are affected by the miners, where the miners can determine the order of transactions. So you submit a transaction, you push the button on your keyboard, and then the miners can determine the order, or the leaders in proof of stake networks can determine the order. But in Hedera, the system determines the order. It's fully decentralized. So that's going to be very important, because it takes away front running. Okay, it's the only network where the order of transactions is decentralized. Not to mention that they're the fastest, not to mention that they're the cheapest, not to mention that they're the most secure. You see, so for example, Hedera has USDC, the American stablecoin, available on it, and that's why the Hbar is probably one of the best investments you can make, because whenever a stablecoin is transacted on Hedera, which is the best network, every time there's a transaction, you need a Hbar for that transaction, and you can own the Hbar. And there's only 50 billion Hbars. So you do the math and think about it. Anyway, bit of good news, and we'll see you next time. Catch you then.